I've helped so many families relocate to Seattle Tacoma area, and I've seen so many people make some very expensive mistakes. Like when they're choosing where to live, they look at price alone or the commute alone or whatever they saw on Zillow, and that cost them a lot. If I were moving my own family to Seattle, Washington in 2026, based on lifestyle, traffic patterns, appreciation, school districts, everything, these are the 3 locations that I would choose in 2026. And obviously, I saved the best one for last because the 3rd location is actually my dream location. So hopefully in the future, you guys will see me there. But wait to the very last one because it is the best location here in Washington. Okay, my very first one might surprise you because I'm pretty sure you haven't even heard of this town here in Seattle, Washington. This is Edgewood. Edgewood is south of Seattle, north of Tacoma. It is in a beautiful pocket because you have easy access to I-5, to 167, to 18. And so you can get around very easily. Also, why I love Edgewood is that it has larger lots. So this is something uncommon in the Washington area. So Edgewood has bigger lots, so you can have a bigger backyard, that room between neighbors that you would love. And also why I love Edgewood, guys, you get to see Mount Rainier on clear days. Mount Rainier is visible from shopping centers to parking lots to a lot of homes that you can buy in Edgewood where you have that personal view of Mount Rainier to yourself. Another reason why I love Edgewood is because you're very close to the sound. You're like 10-15 minutes away from gorgeous beaches and hikes, and you're very close to freshwater lakes where you can go swimming in the summertime. So it's just a very awesome pocket in the middle of big cities, but it feels really rural here because it's not a very big community. It still feels like a country lifestyle in between 2 big cities. So this is why I chose Edgewood, because awesome place to be. The school districts are really nice here. Like I said, the community overall is very friendly. The neighbors want to get to know you, so that kind of feel. So this is why I would choose Edgewood as number 1. So as mentioned before, you have the Mount Rainier views. You can get them almost anywhere in Edgewood, and you're very close to the amazing, beautiful hikes and the outdoor living at home. So you can have a beautiful backyard with the Mount Rainier right there as your scenery. So as mentioned before, Edgewood has bigger lots. So this is where you can have your RV park, where you have room in the back to build an ADU, detached dwelling unit. And so you have a lot of that space to yourself, so you can do gardening, all those things that most people love here to do in the Northwest. You have a choice of custom homes, of new build construction, or you can buy land and build your own home here. Another thing that I love about Edgewood, you're very close to big shopping centers. So we have a lot of shopping centers that you have easy access to. We have the Aquila Mall, we have the Auburn Mall, the Federal Way Mall, lots of shopping in Tacoma Mall, yes, so lots of shopping nearby. You still have a lot of those good restaurants very close to you that you don't have to go to Seattle or Tacoma. They have right there in your neighborhood. So if you're watching this and one of these community feels like it's just for you, don't navigate this alone. We're here to help you. That is our job, and that is what we find pride in, to getting you where you want to live. So call, text, email, let us hop on a call and discover what your timeline is, where you want to be, your price budget. We're here to get you in the home that you want to be in. Okay guys, the second one, the locals might get very upset for me letting this out because this is a hidden gem here in Washington. This is Normandy Park. Normandy Park feels like your own private, hidden, coastal, let's just say territory, because it really is that. So you have beautiful views of the sounds. You're close to Seattle, maybe about 15 minutes from Seattle, and you're close to Tacoma, and you're right there on the coastline. So Normandy Park, gorgeous views, you guys. And plus, residents there get private access to the cove. And this is a nice stretch of beach that only the residents can go to. So in Normandy Park, you really get the best of both worlds because you have easy access to almost everything and anything. You have a whole lot of shopping centers right there beside you. You have Buren, you have South Center. Again, you're very close to Seattle, and the freeway is like not too far from you. You are about 10-15 minutes from the airport. airport. So it is really a great place to be. You're close to everything and you have that city vibe because you're so close to the city, but you're actually tucked away and you are experiencing the beautiful nature that the Puget Sound offers. So you get those beautiful views while having very easy access to everything the city life offers you. So Normandy Park, they have a very good school district. They're served with Highline School District, so very good school district, and they have, I believe it's A- or A+ schools there. So Normandy Park is a really good school district community there. So again, I'm gonna mention the Puget Sound beaches because that's what you get access to, and you can go kayaking there. And Normandy Park is not as expensive as West Seattle, so you get all the West Seattle vibes and West Seattle feeling without paying the price. So if having access to the sound is important to you, consider Normandy Park because that is one that I would definitely consider if I was moving to a VU with the Puget Sound. So one of the things I love about Normandy Park is that you have this very tight-knit community. They're very proud to be in Normandy Park because not a lot of people can get in. And why is that? Because not a lot of homes go for sale there. Because when people move to Normandy Park, they stay there. They stay there for the lifetime because they love it there so much. Again, you get larger parcels, you get larger lots, you get the maturing landscaping. And if you buy in Normandy Park, your value will not go down. It will always appreciate. So this is why it's very important to think about these things when you are looking to move, because when you do resell your house and you put it on the market, you want the value to stay there and not decrease. You want it to always appreciate. So Normandy Park is that place where the value will appreciate, again, because they have larger lots. Their homes have the sound view. And so when people do resell and somebody wants to get into that community, people are in line to get into that community. If you're thinking about moving to Seattle or Tacoma, Washington, I'm helping families every day do that. So please reach out, call, text, email, and I can't wait to connect with you. If I were relocating my family in 2026 and I wanted the balance of stability, charm, lifestyle, and long-term value, you guys, I would 100% choose Gig Harbor. Okay, the feeling that you get in Gig Harbor is the coastal Pacific Northwest charm, the marina views, boats in the harbor, walkable waterfront downtown. It feels elevated but still relaxed. So the kind of neighborhoods you can find in Gig Harbor are those luxury waterfront estates, the gated golf club communities, new construction, and also established tree-lined streets. So the range is kind of, all different kinds of ranges there, but it's very consistent. Waterfront demand never disappears. That's why Gig Harbor has a very constant demand always, because everybody would always love that waterfront lifestyle. So let's talk about location. You are about 15 minutes from Tacoma, 45 to 60 minutes from Seattle, a little further from Seattle, but it is worth it, I promise you guys. And you have great access to Highway 16, so it feels tucked away without being isolated. So over here in Gig Harbor, you're gonna get Peninsula School District, very strong reputation. It is very family focused and the neighborhoods here are very well maintained. Some of the lifestyles that you can experience here in Gig Harbor is the waterfront communities, waterfront homes. They're so gorgeous. You have the country golf club communities. I mean, so beautiful here to go golfing. So make sure that you're a part of that. And you have the downtown dining, and then you have the boating culture. Boats are a huge thing here in Gig Harbor. You don't just live here, you experience it. So here in Gig Harbor, you get the boating, the paddleboarding, the Olympic Peninsula nearby. So if you're really moving down to Seattle, Washington, to actually experience the Northwest, this is literally the place to be, because you have all those views, you have larger lots, you have waterfront access, you get this really tight-knit community that you can feel that you're really a part of. And everybody over here, they love Gig Harbor. So it's just something that they're very proud to be a part of. So in Gig Harbor, you get a lot of that waterfront dining that everyone loves. You get those charming boutique shops, you get local wineries. So lots to experience in Gig Harbor. And people that move to Gig Harbor, they rarely ever move out. So basically, it's not the Seattle kind of vibe. It's basically more quality than quantity. Okay guys, these were my top 3 cities that I would move my family in 2026. So let me know what you guys think. And if you're already from Seattle and you live in a different community that you absolutely love, comment below. Let me know what I'm missing. But these are absolutely my favorite here in Seattle.